All right, welcome to the ankle mobility circuit. Today we're going to go through 8 exercises to help improve the mobility of the ankles. So your ability to bring the toes up, bring the toes down, rotate, all planes of motion here. We're going to go through 8 exercises. You will need some equipment for today. The equipment that we're going to need is a resistance band. I've got a 20-pound resistance band here. We don't need anything too crazy, medium to light resistance. We're going to need a stick, preferably 4 feet. I've got a 4-foot PVC pipe right here, 3/4 inch. That's going to do us just fine. You're also going to need a weighted tube, if you, or I should say a weighted stick if you have something that's a little bit heavier than this, great. If not, this will work just fine. I'll show you what exercise that is, but we're going to use the Viper Pro back here for that exercise. I believe it's number 7. We're also going to need a dumbbell or a kettlebell. I prefer a kettlebell. I'm going to use a 4-kilogram kettlebell. If you don't have that, 8-pound dumbbell would suffice just as well here. So let's get right into it. The first exercise that we're going to perform here, we're going to be laying on your back. Brandy, you're tired tonight, huh? Okay. This is going to go around the ball of my foot here. I'm going to keep tension by pulling on this resistance band. And from here, I'm going to press that foot away and back. Think like we're pressing the accelerator in our car here. So pressing on that gas pedal and then returning. And we're going to do 10 repetitions each side. I'm going to perform all of them for the sake of time here, saving some time. But 10 repetitions each side. I'll show you what it looks like on the other side. So lay back, extend the leg that's on the floor, extend it all the way out. Just slight bend to the knee on this. And I'm going to press through the ball of my foot and back. Press on that accelerator and back. Outstanding. 10 repetitions each side. Give yourself a chance to pause it if you haven't gotten through the 10 repetitions yet. So next movement that we're going to do, retinaculum pumps. We're going to be in a half kneeling position, like so. I'll give you the side view. Now that back foot, I've got 2 options when I'm in a half kneeling position. First option is to tuck the toes underneath. Second option is to extend the foot out. This one we're going to extend the foot all the way out. We'll be in a half kneeling position. I'm going to send the hips forward ever so slightly, and then I'm going to try to sit back down on that foot for 2 seconds and then come back up. Sit down on that foot. Come back up. You notice I am using my hands for support here. That's okay, so I don't fall to one side or the other. If you don't need to use the hands, awesome. That works just as well. 10 repetitions each side. I'll show you what that looks like on the other side. Extend that foot out. Sit back on that heel. Come back up. Sit back on that heel. Like so. Again, 10 repetitions each side. Next movement is going to be movement number 3. We're going to be in a half kneeling position. Again, this is going to be half kneeling dorsiflexion. Dorsiflexion is, if this is my foot, I'm trying to bring my toes up towards my nose. Toes to nose is dorsiflexion. From here, we'll be in that half kneeling position. Once more. This time, that back foot, make sure the toes are tucked underneath, like so. From here, I'll be in my half kneeling position. I'm going to drive this knee forward, and I'm going to reach the opposite arm overhead while I do that. So I'm going to drive this knee forward, and I'm going to reach my opposite arm overhead, like so. Drive the knee forward, reach the arm overhead. That front foot, make sure the heel stays connected with the floor. Good. We're going to go ahead and switch sides. I know, so exciting. Tuck the toes underneath. Half kneeling position. Drive the knee forward. Reach the opposite arm overhead. Make sure that heel stays connected on the floor. Right, Brandy? Brandy, you're not being a good coach tonight. Drive the knee forward, reach the hand overhead. Drive the knee forward, reach the hand overhead. Outstanding. So that was number 3. We're going to move into number 4. Number 4 is going to be single leg balance knee drivers. This is where we're going to use the wall for support. Highly recommend using a towel as well, unless you want to get handprints on your wall, because by this time, probably sweating a little bit. I'll prep the movement, and then I'll actually go do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have one hand against the wall. The hand that's against the wall, that's the foot that stays on the floor. I'm trying to press through the middle of that foot, keeping pressure through the middle of the foot. The opposite side of my body, I'm going to bring that knee away and back in, and I'm going to allow the rest of my body to follow through with the knee. I know, super exciting. Let's do it. So I'll start with left foot balance, left hand on the wall. I'm going to drive the knee across the body and swing it out. Drive the knee across and swing it out. Outstanding. We're going to switch position. Right foot is going to be planted, right hand will be on the wall, left knee is going to swing out and back. And again, allow the rest of your body, your torso and your head, to move with that left knee. Right foot planted, make sure, pressing through the floor. Left knee, swing it out and back. Swing it out and back. From here, I'm going to have the stick just outside my right foot. And my right foot is going to be the foot that is reaching across my body here. So my left foot stays planted. My right foot, I'm going to reach it across, and I'm going to reach it back. Reach it across, and reach it back. Reach it across, and reach back. Meanwhile, that left foot stays firmly planted. We're using the stick just for balance here. Try to get the majority of that pressure through that foot. And that foot's going to light up. Probably feel muscles in your legs starting to light up as well too. I know, so exciting. Now we're going to switch positions. Stick is on just outside my left foot here, maybe about a foot. Right foot stays planted, drive through. Reach that left foot across and behind you. Back up a little bit so you can see me. Reach it across and behind. Try to keep the majority of your weight through that right foot. We'll do 10 full repetitions. 1 repetition is there and back. So 10 repetitions. So exciting, I know. Next exercise, number 6, is going to be single leg squat touchdown. This will require the kettlebell or dumbbell. If you don't have access to either of those, heavy can of soup or beans will do you fine as well here too. You don't need too much weight, but we definitely want to have something to challenge the body. So standing nice and tall, I'm going to bring my shoulders back into my, tuck them into my back pocket. Left foot is going to stay planted. Kettlebell's in my right hand. I'm going to reach that left foot back, or the right foot back, and I'm going to bend the knee to try to get the kettlebell towards the floor, and then all the way back up to full posture. Keep the shoulders tucked into the back pocket. Good. Now you notice, keep them shoulders back. I'm not rounding from the spine to get low here. We don't want to do that. Keep them shoulders back. Bend the knee. Good. Switch sides. Right foot stays planted. Left hand has the kettlebell. Bend that knee and back up. Shoulders Keep them tucked into the back pocket. Outstanding. Again, 10 repetitions each side. That one you could use dumbbell, kettlebell, can of soup, whatever, something with some weight to it. We're going to move on to number 7 here. This is going to be triplane ankle activation. This is going to require something that is going to extend your arm out and have a little bit of weight to it. So if you don't have something that has a little bit more weight to it, whatever that stick that you used before, that'll do just fine. I do have a weighted tube here. The Viper Pro, awesome piece of equipment. This is 4 kilograms. From here, I'm going to extend my arms out. The side that is extended out, that's the side where the foot stays planted. And from here, I'm going to reach forward with my foot. I'm going to reach out to the side, and I'm going to try to reach behind me. So reach forward, think like 12 o'clock on a clock, maybe about 2:30, 3 o'clock, and then maybe about 5 o'clock with my right foot. 10 repetitions, 3 steps, counts as 1 repetition. I'm going to rotate or switch sides here. Now I'm going to reach that right arm out, right foot stays planted, left foot, bring it forward, bring it to the side, try to reach it behind you. Bring it forward, bring it to the side, try to reach it behind you. Forward, side, reach it behind. 10 repetitions each side. We're moving on to the last exercise here, which is going to be a T-squat swing. This one, go back to whatever you used before. Again, I prefer kettlebell, dumbbell, or anything where you can hold a little bit of weight in your hand. We don't need more than 10 pounds on this. Okay. Holding that weight in my right hand, I'm going to drive through my left foot, and I'm going to swing that weight out, and I'm going to try to place it on the ground behind me here. Now you notice I do allow that opposite foot to reach out. That's okay. So here, swing. That other arm can reach behind as well. 10 repetitions. Outstanding. We're going to switch sides. Now the weight's in my left hand. I'm going to keep my right foot planted. I'm going to try to swing and back. Swing and back. I'll reach that right hand behind. There we go. And back. Reach that right hand behind. And back. Let's try one more because these feel so awesome. Whew. All right. Again, 10 repetitions each side. These are to be done in circuit fashion, meaning as soon as you finish one exercise, move right on into the next. I gave you a little bit of time with descriptions in them. If you are going through and I'm already on the next exercise, just hit that pause button, finish your 10, unpause, get right into the next exercise. Ideally, we do 2 full rounds of this. If you do not have for today, again, the focus was on ankle mobility. Keep moving, keep strong, keep happy, and Brandy and I will see you next time. Maybe she won't be as tired. Thanks for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe if you like. We'll see you next time. Keep moving.